right now.
So, Maureen and Frank, we had cute little cuddly chinchillas last time, and this time I think we have a different, an animal of a different color, shall we say. Let's take a look.
I saw your
Three
tweet.
guesses as to what we got going on here. That is a yes. That is a, I think John Potash from Get Rattled says that this is a Western Diamondback.
Yes.
And really, this is not a pet. We've been talking about this is the Pet Expo. Let's be very clear first off. This is not a pet. This is your business is making sure people train their pets how to recognize the threat that snakes, porcupines, and other animals offer.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people come by our booth and ask, are these for adoption? And of course the answer is no. I mean, rattlesnakes obviously don't make good pets, but we're here at the Pet Expo to teach people about snakes, hopefully teach them to learn to respect them and let them know that we also train their dogs to learn to recognize them and avoid them.
Well, and you even said that your relationship isn't necessarily like a pet with these animals, that this is, it's always clear that it's a working relationship, but that doesn't mean that you don't have an emotional reaction with them. You don't have an emotional relationship with them.
Absolutely. Even though they're snakes, they still have personalities. They're living creatures. We respect them. We like to try to teach other people to respect them. I have a great deal of respect for them. I think that's one thing that makes us different from other companies who provide this service is the snakes just aren't a tool. We will keep them for life and make sure that they're happy and comfortable, just like the dogs and the people.
And part of this means that there is a live interaction between people who can bring their dogs to you so that the dogs really do learn that if they hear that sound, if they smell that scent, if they see a snake, that they're supposed to back away. Because while a rattlesnake can be very dangerous, potentially deadly for us, with a smaller dog, it can almost certainly be deadly.
Absolutely. Obviously, size does matter when it comes to the dogs. The smaller the dog, the more likely they are to have a bad reaction to a bite. But all dogs are prone to getting themselves into trouble when they come across a snake. So essentially we teach them to recognize and avoid the sight, sound, and smell of the rattlesnakes.
Alrighty, and John, we got to get this one going again. You said when you pulled her out earlier, you said she is a feisty girl. You knew she was going to get going.
Absolutely. And she is a perfect training snake. We've been using her for 16 years. She's semi-retired from training now, but she sure makes a great display animal.
Absolutely. John Potash, thank you so much, and a great idea to make sure that your animals get protected from a situation like this, guys. I can tell you, honestly, this is the closest I've ever been to a rattler, and boy, you know, that sound, it's, you know exactly what it means. The moment you hear it, it sends shivers up your spines.
Yeah, you can tell she's not happy.
I don't know. You can hold a chinchilla, but you can't hold a snake? Come on. I'm kidding.
Well, and you know, it was funny. You know, guys, we were talking before, and we'd said, I was talking with John before we went on, and we said, you know, it's a sign that she feels threatened, and really, it's a warning to say, hey, just get away. And that's really the point of it. Is you have to remember that she's a little intimidated, and she's making sure that other animals, while we are intimidated by hearing that sound, she's giving that warning off because she can also be eaten, stepped on, hurt herself. So that's one of the things I like about John is he really does take really good care. I met with him last year, met with him again this year, and he takes great care of the snakes, make sure that the dogs get the proper training. It's a pretty great idea.
All right. Well, we'll be checking back in with you later today. Thanks so much, Christian.